And I think we are live now.
All
All right.
right. Well,
Malik Willis gets the start for a second straight week against his
yeah.
former team.
We're on snap one. It is a pass, play
Oh,
action.
yeah.
Ooh, damn, that's a
It's
big
Jaden
gainer. Is
Reed.
that
It's
that's
Jaden Reed.
Reed. That's Reed. What's 20 yards maybe?
Yeah. Hey, what's cool about doing it this way? We are guaranteed to be on the same fucking like wavelength throughout this whole game.
Dude, I like that little play action crosser. Reed was wide open.
I bet they
Uh
guarantee. I bet they thought we were going to run it on that first play.
dude, I thought about making one of my bold predictions like first pass is a deep bomb or something. I think we have to threaten this Tennessee defense deep because they're too good to if they can just sit on all the short stuff,
Oh yeah.
we're not going to get much going.
I think we do open it up a little bit more today. I feel like we have to. Like we can't just run. Like we're still gonna probably give Jacobs 30 carries or something today, but we got to probably try to. Oh, he only had 14 pass attempts last week.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
He
I bet that I bet that
I
gets
feel
closer to about
confident
20.
he's going to have more this week.
It's gonna get closer to about 20, I think.
Yeah. Actually, I could see Kraft coming out of the game. Not
I think it's just an issue with his helmet. But we got
maybe.
Luke Musgrave, who has fallen out of flavor. It feels like a little bit with the coaching staff. Tucker Kraft's kind of tight end one right now.
Yeah. Like there's snap differences. Like Kraft is getting like 50 snaps more a game than Musgrave.
Yeah,
Um,
and Musgrave was the second round pick last year.
yeah. Well, dude, in week one, play action again. Willis under
Ah,
pressure. Uh,
he's looking
right.
for Wicks, couldn't get him. We're looking at 3rd and 6.
Kind of running up tempo here. Um, but yeah, dude, in week one, Musgrave, they said that he ran the wrong route, which led to Love's interception. Uh, and then I'm also pretty sure, like, I haven't seen it confirmed, but when I was watching live, it looked like Musgrave was the 12th man on the field that negated our first touchdown pass to Reed. All right, 3rd and 6. Willis drops
Going
back,
deep. We're going deep to
fires.
Watson. Got it.
Hell yeah.
Got it.
Hell,
Hey,
dude, that pass was on the money.
hey, there goes my first bold prediction check mark. I don't know if you want to count that as a deep bomb, but it was pretty deep. My bold prediction was we hit Watson on a deep bomb today.
Yeah, that's a 30-yarder, man.
That would
That's
count.
deep.
All right. All right. Check mark. Got my bold prediction out of the way.
Dude, Watson boxed the defender out nicely and extended his arms. That was the nicest play we've seen from Watson all year.
Looking like Jordan Love back there right now.
Dude, I
Yeah, we
would
got our
love
hands full
it.
with this defensive line. They got a really good rush defense led by the one and only Jeffrey Simmons, who's a really big
Yeah,
boy up front.
yeah.
He's going to
And
be a
then
problem for us today.
then they in the second round this year they took Tavondre Sweat, 366 pounder. They got a lot of beef up there, which I think if we want success running the ball, we're gonna have to attack the edges a lot today.
Yep.
But
Oh no,
oh
he's a
well,
keeper with Willis. Can he get
keep
in? He gets
all
in.
right.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Malik
Malik
Willis.
Willis, the
Touchdown!
keeper for
Woo!
the touchdown. Um, wow, dude, this game is flying by already. So one of my bold predictions is that Willis accounts for 3 total touchdowns, and I fully expected one of them to be rushing. I actually think Willis using his legs is going to be a big part of the game plan today. Wouldn't surprise me if he finishes with more than 75 yards rushing.
That would be awesome. We haven't had a quarterback do that in I don't know when.
Dude, I mean that's his game in college. Like he was a mobile quarterback, making guys miss. And
It's a good
you know, I,
start.
I just think you're playing with your backup. Like it's you got to pull out the stops and do
And
stuff that's maybe not in
Iverson.
your regular playbook. But yeah, dude, we just marched down the field, put up 7. Uh, it's not often within the past couple years that we've been going out on opening drive like that and putting up 7.
Especially with a backup quarterback. You look at all of our backups over the years, man, we have not had good backups.
Yeah. Dude, it would be fantastic if Willis balled out today, Love comes back next week, and a 2-0 Willis looking sharp could become a trade asset for us.
Yeah, he's still under his rookie contract too. Yeah, he can develop real nicely. Since we're on a commercial break, let's just go through the bold predictions fairly quickly. So my first one, Christian Watson catches a deep bomb from Willis. Check mark. You think Josh Jacobs has 30-plus touches again today? He has 2 already on that opening drive.
Yeah,
I think those deep bombs, he ain't going to have 30 today.
I think he's going to have more catches this game. I don't know if he hits 30 carries, but I think carries and catches together, I think he's over 30 again.
Did he have – how many carries did he have last week?
32.
32 carries. And
yeah.
Did he catch anything?
He might have caught 1 or 2.
My bolder, Xavier has another interception pass today.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep. Malik Willis accounts for 3 TDs. Well, we're less than 5 minutes into the first quarter, and he's already got 1 of 3. We block a punt today. I believe, if my research is correct, Tennessee's already had 2 blocked punts on the year.
Yep. Yeah. Week 1, that's Chicago didn't score an offensive touchdown, but they had a blocked punt return for a touchdown and a defensive touchdown. That's why they won that game. But yeah, Tennessee's had 2 blocked punts in 2 games.
Let's see if they get that fixed or not yet this week. I'm sure. I would hope that Rick Bisaccia has looked at those 2 plays in depth and saw an area of weakness, and we attack it. Boldest of all the bold claims today, Rashawn Gary with a quad burger.
Yeah, I wanted to go bold. It's the boldest here.
Sure
I think that the first 2 weeks playing mobile quarterbacks, our guys were coached more for lane discipline to make sure they couldn't break off big runs. And I think they've been hearing the press clippings. They've been hearing the frustration with the pass rush. And this Tennessee offensive line is weak. Week 1, Levis got pressured on 48% of dropbacks. Week 2, 60% of dropbacks. And their weakest guy is their right tackle, who Gary's going to be lining up against. I think Gary breaks out this game.
Let's hope so. Hafley's kind of admitted that the first couple weeks, because we had some scrambling quarterbacks, that he kind of had the edge rushers just kind of set the edge and didn't let them loose. I would expect him to definitely let him loose a little bit more in this game. All right, we get to see the Tennessee offense take the field. Is Tyjae Spears still hurt?
I'm not certain, actually. I mean, regardless, he's their RB2. So they open with a deep play action shot, connected.
McKinney gets turned upside down. Wow. Okay, there's the first time I've seen someone wearing one of those Guardian caps out there in the field.
Oh, yeah.
That looks dumb.
Like, who is this? Like backup tight end or something?
Yeah.
And that was Eric Wilson in coverage. Linebacker lost them. And that's a big gainer for Levis on the play action.
Yeah,
they're already past midfield.
They're already in Green Bay today, or Green Bay territory today. Catch by Pollard. Is that Pollard? Nope, that's one of their tight ends.
All right, well, that's another first down right there. Just uncovered out in the flat.
No problem moving the ball.
Yeah, I mean, kind of interesting that they're coming out slinging it. You would think with all the turnover trouble that Levis has had that they might run a little more. I mean, Pollard's been having a pretty solid average so far, but they're coming out with play action and hitting us deep. Second and 2, handoff.
So Pollard, he gets that first down. Tackled by Gary from behind.
Yeah, so Levis is interesting, man. He he makes a lot of boneheaded plays that really cost his team. But he also, like, he's a bit of a gunslinger. Like, he can fire it in there. He's definitely got some Brett Favre to his game, some early career Josh Allen to his game. Um, I think we can take advantage of
Come
him.
on,
Ooh, oh, come on,
come
man.
on.
Who
That was a
is that? Enigbare had him dead to rights for a 6-yard loss and couldn't wrap up. Gets
gets a
back to the
2-yard
line of
gain.
scrimmage. Fucking Enigbare, man. Um, but yeah, Levis. I think we can take advantage of Levis today. But it wouldn't surprise me if by the end of the year, if he starts changing the narrative around him and starts looking like a quality quarterback.
Yeah, he's kind of looking like that today already.
All right.
Still got Barry in there. They roll out Levis. Wow, just off the mark on that one though. Looking for DeAndre Hopkins, I think.
Puts them in a 3rd and 9 here. If we don't stop them here, then they'll definitely be getting to field goal range at least. They might be on the edge of field goal range right now.
Oh no, that's not Hopkins. That was Calvin Ridley.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, their receiving
Tennessee's got
core.
solid.
Yeah,
They got
they
Tyler
got
Boyd
Ridley,
too.
Hopkins, and Tyler Boyd as their number 3.
I mean, Tyler Boyd could arguably be the best 3 in the league, really. He wasn't Cincy, I felt like.
They get that play clock right down to 0.
Yeah, and they
And
catch
that's a
it and
first.
first down. And Quay can't take him down. What the hell, Quay?
That was a tight window throw. And we had Quay and it might have been McKinney in coverage as well. Levis fires it in there, and that's a first
Yeah,
down.
it was McKinney and Quay.
Man, Quay has been really not playing very well this year. Dude, they're in the red zone. We got to at least hold them to a field goal
I
here.
listened to Halfley's presser. He did say that he thinks Quay is going to come along as the season comes along. He's pretty excited. He said that he's happy with Quay so far with where he's at. He said whether that's subterfuge or what, but take it for what it's worth.
All right, well, first down run, they pick up a couple. Dude, gotta hold them to a field goal here. I don't want to expect Malik Willis to go out and put up a touchdown on every drive. Like
that was a masterful first drive, but I'm sure they'll get it buttoned up and figure it out.
All right, Levis in the shotgun has time.
Oh, pick.
Almost picked. That was McKinney bounced off his hands. Almost got that bold prediction of yours.
Are you surprised that we've locked in so much with Javon Bullard as our other safety? Like we took 3 safeties in the draft, and I fully expected them to kind of rotate them and this and that, but it's really just been Javon Bullard.
Yeah, I mean, Evan Williams did get some time last week and came up with a pick on the final Hail Mary heave. I think they got to find ways to get Evan Williams more playing time.
Oh, come on, Gary.
Yeah.
And a flag better be holding on the off.
Better be holding.
Shaking his head. It's on us.
Well, Gary with a sack, but
it's looking like he ain't celebrating. They got him on offsides.
Offsides. Show me the replay, man. I didn't see offsides.
Did Preston line up wrong?
Dude, a 3rd down sack in the red zone, and we got a penalty given them.
They got Preston lined up in the neutral zone.
Dude, Preston Smith has been invisible this year. Lucas Van Ness should be taking his snaps.
Wonder if Age is catching up to him. But 3rd and 3, playbook's wide open now. They can run it, they can throw it, they can scramble it with Willis. They're going to throw, and they got it. Shit, this is going to turn into a touchdown now.
Yeah, they're down to about the half-yard line on another tight window throw. Levis has not been afraid to let it rip in tight windows over the middle of the field. You almost wonder if maybe you start coaching your D line to try to bat the ball, get some tip balls that over the middle of the field, you get a chance for a pick. But you got to think here, first and goal at the half-yard line, they're probably just plunging this in.
This is looking like a shootout so far.
Play action.
Oh, I thought he was going to swat that away, but it's a touchdown.
To their tight end. They've
Nick
been
Van
utilizing the tight ends a lot so far.
Must have
As
seen something
McDuffie
on
gets
tape.
beat. It looks like McDuffie just didn't know his assignment there. Like it looked like he was trying to cover the flat and just left the tight end wide open in the back of the end zone. Well, shit. Halfway through the first, and it's 7-7. And dude, we could had a third.
Almost had that. He had fingertips on that.
Had the third down sack from Gary, and Preston Smith with an offsides directly leads to 7.
All right. Well, that first drive is all for naught. Let's see what they can do. Defense was looking not good on that first drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Levis wasn't really attacking our corners, which one thing to keep an eye on is Carrington Valentine is out today.
Yep. Who do we have out?
So,
We have Love, Valentine, Colby Wooden, Jordan Morgan.
Yeah, that's another thing to keep an eye on.
He got ruled out quick too. Wonder how bad that shoulder injury is they suffered last week. So,
well, I mean, he had the shoulder issue in the preseason, so I'm hoping it's not like a recurring thing.
well, they didn't put him on IR or anything, even the short term, the 4-week IR. So they probably anticipate him being back sooner rather than later. But they didn't practice this week, and he was a quick ruled out in the game. But we'll get a long look at Sean Ryan today and see what he can do.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Levis not attacking the corners, really working the linebackers and safeties. A lot of tight end stuff, little dump offs in the backfield. Yeah, our linebackers. If our linebackers keep getting abused like this, we might start seeing Edgerrin Cooper get a chance out there.
We should be seeing more Edgerrin Cooper regardless out there. He could end up being, from what I've seen in short spurts, he could end up being our best linebacker here in another year or two.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me at all, man. The guy is fast as hell.
I thought he was easily the best linebacker in the draft when I was watching the tape on all the linebackers. Really glad that we got him in the second round of all the rounds. It was even talked that we might even. I thought he could go in the late first round, so grab him in the second was a big win for us. Who was the other linebacker there? The one he was like a white linebacker.
Peyton Wilson.
Peyton, where did he go to?
Steelers.
Okay. Good spot.
Yeah, actually, of all the linebackers tape, I liked Peyton Wilson's the most. Like he was just an absolute dog. But the guy has had like ACL injuries to both knees. Like he has no cartilage in one of his knees already. So that he was just off the Packers board. I'm not sure if he's even getting snaps with the Steelers right now or what. But
I think it was a day 3 pick with them. So
third round, end of the third round.
In the third round, okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, his tape was phenomenal. The guy's a baller. All right, well, we're back here.
Back under center. Ball's at our 30. We're in the pistol formation. 3 up top, 1 down low. Quick, simple handoff to Jacobs and back to the line of scrimmage. No
Nothing.
more.
Yeah, man. Jeffrey Simmons, he kind of put out some bulletin board material earlier this week, just saying like nobody runs on the Tennessee Titans. And
Josh
it's
Jacobs clapped right back at him though.
yeah, it's going to be tough going if we try to attack the middle of that defense though. I would really be working the edges, especially cuz both of their edge rushers are smaller guys. Harold
Good point.
Landry, very good player but small. Arden Key, very small. I think we could really attack the edges and run straight at them.
Why do NFL players even have like mouth guards when they never even wear them half the time?
Dude, I know I'd be wearing mine, man. That's you
Like,
get
like we
rocked and your teeth chatter together. That does not feel good.
we just threw that screen pass to Jane Reed. You know he's gonna get hit hard, but he didn't even care about having that mouth guard. He still doesn't.
All right, well, we're in a 3rd and 2 now. Kind of a big down.
All right, I like that
Outside
going to the
toss.
outside, but whoa, what happened?
Penalty. Is this going to be a false start? They blow the play dead.
Timeout. Timeout, Green Bay.
Ugh.
I don't know.
All
I
right.
liked how that play was kind of setting up, but okay.
Yeah, LaFleur must have seen something. But yeah, that was a wide outside toss that it did kind of look like we probably would have made the
So
first.
my thing is, if it's like first quarter and it's like 3rd and 2, and you call a timeout, if you burn a timeout this early in the game, you better pick up this fucking first down.
Yeah.
You better have a play caller seen something. You're like, I guarantee I can get us a first down.
Dude, honestly, I'd go RPO with Willis here and kind of give him the option to either hand off to Jacobs or take off running, either looking for a pass or just straight designed run.
He just drop straight back to pass. He's side, scrambling again, picks it up, and more,
Yeah.
and more, and more. Energizer bunning, Energizer bunny.
Yeah, man, that's receivers were covered there, but the offensive line held up real well. Willis had all day, bounces out and picks up probably 15 with his legs.
Man, the days of just having a stationary quarterback are just like gone, huh? Not many of them left. Hey, do you even see who was it? Arch Manning there for Tennessee? See how fast he is?
No.
Oh my god, I'll have to like show it to you after this game. Hand off to Jacobs. Tough. Nope, that was Emmanuel Wilson we gave it to. No gain. Our rushing attack has not been effective at all so far
Dude,
today.
we're taking it straight up the gut every time.
Oh, face mask on Kraft. That wasn't called.
Yeah. Got away with one there. Yeah, once we get to our key matchups here, definitely Tucker Kraft is a key player for me.
You're gonna have to just say them because I wasn't able to get around to typing them up.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll wait until commercial. All right. Well, speaking of Tucker Kraft, he picks up a catch there for maybe 5. Oh no, that's Musgrave. Musgrave gets maybe 5 yards on a little flare route.
Would you hit the panic button on Musgrave yet, or
No,
still way
man.
too early?
It's only his 2nd year, and he was raw coming in.
Wow, they have Arden Key too. I forgot about that. Harold Landry. They got a really good defense still. Legarius Sneed. Forgot about that. Yeah, they got solid defense.
Yeah, dude. Sneed is a true CB1. 3rd and 7. They're bringing
Wow,
heat. They're
send it in the
bringing
house.
heat.
Bill,
Willis
just
takes
scramble,
off.
scramble,
Takes
scramble,
off.
scramble.
He picks
First
it
down.
up, man.
Give it to him.
That's
Give it to him.
that is some tough running, and I think he just makes the first down marker.
If he could have gotten past that one spot right there, he's gone. They sent everyone.
Dude, I mean that's the risk with a mobile QB. If you blitz him, he can take off and burn you. And you're right. If he makes that one last guy miss, that's a 50-yard touchdown run.
Nice cut by him. All right, they gave us the first down. We are in Tennessee territory. We're in the full house formation right now. Hand the ball off. Nope, QB run. Malik
Hell
Willis.
yeah. Hell
15,
yeah.
20, 25. Wow. Woo! Malik Willis going to have 100 yards fucking rushing in the first half. Look at this guy.
Dude, what I tell you, man? It's his legs are going to be a big part of the game plan today. That was at
This
least 15
seven.
yards.
Is that 72 yards? No, it's passing he's got. As the great Chris Collinsworth to say, now here's a guy.
Dude, Tucker Kraft out there with the lead block.
What a stud.
All right, well, we're down first and goal at looks like about the 3-yard line. Dude.
Josh Jacobs having a tough go of it today.
Dude, yeah, he got hit in the backfield and he was just fighting. I'm surprised he stayed up as long as he did.
We mentioned who's number 91. We mentioned Devondre Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons. Whoever 91 is, I think his name's Coburn. Wow, right there. Another big boy. They got some 350 plus pound boys on that line. Not just a couple of them either.
Eating all them Memphis barbecue ribs.
Yes, so. Give it to him again. 1 yard, maybe.
All right, man. This third and goal is big, like because I think you gotta take the points if you don't make it, but you would hate to see this much movement.
Slow. He's coming off the field.
That was Sweat or Simmons coming off the field.
Sweat. Simmons is coming back onto the field now.
All right, well, third and goal. Malik, empty backfield, but we motion. Is that Reed we motioned in? It's hard to tell.
No, it's Emmanuel Wilson. Give it to, drops it. Oh!
Hey, hey, that is unnecessary roughness, man.
Come on. They got called on Monday Night Football or Thursday night.
Yeah, well, I like the play design, trying to get a quick little bubble screen to Jaden Reed. Willis, dude, it's in Reed's hands.
He saw the ball come off too. Like that's on. Snead saw him not catch that ball.
Yeah, no, that should absolutely be called as roughness. Kind of bullshit, but whatever. It's the refs are always screwing the Packers. So instead, we kick the field goal, and it's good.
Hey, I saw some crazy stat the other day that through the first 2 weeks of football, there's been like, I don't know, like 30 something, 33 out of 35 50-plus yard field goals made, and the only 2 misses were from Justin Tucker.
Dude, Justin Tucker's a dinosaur.
Yeah, falling off a little bit now. All right, hey, commercial break. Let's go. Tell us some of your key matchups.
Yeah, so my first key matchup, Rasheed Walker against Harold Landry and Arden Key. I'm not worried about Zach Tom. I know he's going to handle his business. Walker's kind of had a shaky start to the year. And I think, like I've said a couple times, I think our running game needs to attack the edges. And if Walker can't get his run blocks out there, that's not going to work. Excuse me. So my key matchup number 2, Tucker Kraft versus the world. And what I mean by that is I expect Tucker Kraft going to be a lead blocker on a lot of run plays, whether it's attacking the edge or up the gut. I think he's going to be taking on linemen, linebackers, safeties, pretty much anyone and everyone. And I think his blocking, sealing edges is going to be key to this game. So far, I've already seen him lay out some nice blocks, as well as catching the ball. So Tucker Kraft, looking good so far. My number 3 key matchup, Rashawn Gary versus Nicholas Petit Ferrer. That's the Titans' right tackle. This guy's been getting abused. Last week alone, I think I read that he gave up like 13 pressures in a single game.
13.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
dude, like I said, Levis was pressured on 60% of his dropbacks last week. So Rashawn Gary, if he can't get things rolling against this right tackle, then we got a problem. So far, we have seen a sack, but it was negated by Preston Smith's offsides. Key matchup number 4. I'm looking at Xavier McKinney versus Will Levis. Levis is liable to throw risky balls, make mistakes. I'd like to see the veteran McKinney kind of bait him into some stuff and make it look like he's not going to be in an area, but then fly in there at the last second for an interception.
Oh, he's burning this one out.
It's a solid return.
Yeah. Yeah. He got that past the 30.
We don't see many of these kicks return with the new rule. But all right, well, real quickly, my last key matchup: Christian Watson versus L'Jarius Sneed. If we can't hit some deep stuff this game, this Titans defense, they got a lot of talent. They'll sit on all the short stuff and make it very hard to move. So we need to be able to attack them deep from time to time. And Watson is our best deep threat. So far, he does have one deep ball. So
Yes.
Ho! Ho!
Jair.
Is that Jair?
Yep. Pick 6
All
Jair.
right, baby.
Fucking sat on it, jumped it, touchdown. Pick 6. Fuck yeah.
Well, man, Levis will. I was just saying he'll put him out there for you. And Jair with his second interception of the year.
He was real close to that sideline. I gotta make sure that he didn't step out. But it looked nice. Who was he going for? Is that Hopkins?
Hopkins? Oh yeah,
It's definitely a pick. He's in bounds whole way. That's pick 6.
He came in real aggressive on that. He saw Hopkins turn around on the hook, and he just fired in there.
Good. I like seeing that because up until this point, last week he was solid, but Jair has not lived up to that contract that we gave him thus far.
All right. Well, with this extra point here, we're all of a sudden up 10 points in the first quarter. If I'm Tennessee, I'm desperately trying to run the ball on the next drive because if they get in a situation where we put up more points and Levis has to start throwing, this could become a rout.
DeAndre Hopkins, like, it's all right, man. You were trying to throw to me. Just keep throwing to me. Oh, that's awesome. We needed that. It's been a while since we've seen a pick 6 from this defense.
Well, hey, not for nothing. That's interception number 6 on the year. We had 7 all of last year.
I know. Isn't that wild? The whole year. And we made it to the divisional round.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show you why the defense was checking out and didn't want to play for Barry anymore. They weren't put in a position to be aggressive and attack the ball. And that's actually something that's been kind of it's been an underreported aspect of the Hafley hiring is that we talk a lot about he's going to be aggressive, he's going to play more man coverage, more bump and run, but he also made a big deal out of this concept of, he calls it read and break, where he doesn't play all man. He actually does do a lot of zone, but it's tight, aggressive zone where he wants the secondary guys to be able to read the quarterback's eyes and then quickly break on the ball. And with Barry, they were always so far off the receiver that you never could break on the ball. It was all about like, oh, let him catch it and just tackle him before the sticks. Here, we're going after that ball, getting pick 6. Well, hey, while we're on commercial here, But what do we got going on around the league?
Yeah,
Any
it's good.
exciting scores
Let's
right
check
now?
on our division rivals first. I always like to see what they're. I know the Bills and the Jags play Monday night. I don't know who tonight's Sunday night game is. Vikings are up 14-0 on the Texans right now.
No shit.
Yeah, like they're a problem this year. They're playing well.
That is really surprising, man. I thought the Vikings would be trash, and I think the Texans are a very good team.
Same. Texans are 2-0, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're 2-0. Yeah, Vikings are up 14-0. Still the first quarter. Broncos are up 14-0 on the Bucks. Bears
Mm.
and the Colts are 0-0. Chargers are up 7 on the Steelers. Saints are up 3 on the Eagles, and Browns and Giants are tied at 7. So if the Packers game isn't the Fox game, what is the Fox game today? Eagles Saints probably, or
I
Giants
think s-
Browns.
I think Eagles Saints. The Saints have been a real surprising team so far. You know, first two games we were putting up over 40 points.
Yeah, after this break, I'll take a look at the Caleb Williams watch. I'm always interested in seeing what the next franchise quarterback of the Bears is doing. Hasn't looked too much better than Justin Fields so far.
No, he hasn't. All right, 1st and 10, Levis under center.
Motion the tight end, single backfield now. Hand the ball off, picks up 6, 7 yards.
This one good tough run by Pollard there. He
Yep.
just hit that hole hard and fell forward.
Where is Joe Barry these days?
I believe he
He went.
went to Miami as a linebackers coach. I could be wrong though.
Okay. Well, we got Xavier McKinney up. Is that Xavier? Yep, that was Xavier
False
up on the.
start.
Both sides pointing at each other.
False start would be big here. They're in a 2nd and 4. Be nice to push him back to a longer distance. They're calling offsides on Green Bay.
For what? Who? Really?
Kenny Clark.
Show me a replay.
All right, I think that's
That's just
gonna
going to be the end of
round
the
out
first
the
quarter,
first
actually.
quarter.
Yep. All right.
Now, one thing that I'm going to be keeping an eye on is, we had a ton of rushing success last week, but that was primarily in the first half. Second
Yep.
half, the Colts really bottled up our ground game, and LaFleur just kept running. Real conservative game plan. Didn't want to expose Willis and ask him to do too much. We're now through the first quarter, up 10 points. It's still very early in the game. I would be concerned if LaFleur starts getting ultra conservative at this point, saying, "Oh, we got a 2-score lead." Well, right now we're not doing too well running the ball. Like I don't want to just keep doing 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah. I feel like he's gotten better at that over since we've had him. He does a pretty good job of not getting too conservative in the end. But he does got a backup quarterback. So
Yeah, I mean it's a fine line. I'm I'm not saying I envy the guy having to make the play call, but I think you have to have a little faith in Willis to, let him make some plays and just do your best to put him in high percentage throw situations.
we
Because
gotta find a
if we
way.
just keep running, like Tennessee is, they're going to bottle up the ground game.
We gotta find a way to get the run game going. I just looked. Josh Jacobs has 5 carries for 3 yards.
Yeah. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little jet sweep or end around at
Yeah.
some point in the
Hell
second
yeah.
quarter.
Hell yeah. Let's get some of these speedy wideouts involved
Yeah.
here.
Well, dude, Jaden Reed, the first play of the game, he had the afterburners on that crosser route. I like seeing him on the jet sweeps, dude. He is a guy who consistently makes those jet sweeps work,
You know what I would
which is
love to
hard to do.
see? I don't know if any of our receivers can throw it, but do a jet sweep. So like have I don't know if you can see it, but have Jane Reed. So have like Christian Watts, these two fingers, have Christian Watson and Jane Reed right here. And then Jane Reed comes down for the jet sweep. You give it to him here, but then he stops and Christian Watson just runs the crossfit route, and then Reed just throws a fucking pass right there to Watson, and then just boom, off to the fucking races. To the moon, baby.
Dude, you know the Green Bay Packers don't do trick plays.
All right, well, they get first and 10, still in Tennessee territory. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Handoff to number 2, college number 20. Oh, Tajay Spears is playing today. That's
Yeah.
Tajay.
I thought he had a nice cut back there because the defensive line really crashed hard into the backfield. He cut back, managed to get 1 yard out of it. Um,
Look at that janky like air duct in the background of the Packer. Did you see that?
I'll have to keep my eye out for it. I noticed the Diet Coke can. All right, Levis under center.
Oh, Eric
Play
Barr pushing
action.
that middle. Preston gets to make a tackle, McDuffie. Good
There
job.
we go. There we go. That's pretty much a 1 yard gain because McDuffie flies in as the tight end catches it and
There it
managed
is.
to wrap
Look
him
at
up.
that janky ass air duct in the background.
Oh yeah, I see
Like,
that.
man, Tennessee pulls out all the fucking stops to
Yeah, they're
make
just
sure
pumping
they're
heat in there on a
yeah,
hot ass Nashville
probably.
day. All right, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8, man. We can get a stop here. That's big. We are playing tight coverage. Except for Stokes. Stokes is way off.
Oh, he's scrambling. Someone get there,
Kill
make a
him.
tackle. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
They're punting.
That was McKinney who tracks Levis down on a scramble, makes an open field tackle. That was a hell of a play by
That
McKinney.
could have been a lot worse. I we ended up being a 3-yard gang for them. Good
Dude,
job.
it's like I know we're only 3 games into the year, but Xavier McKinney is looking like our best free agent signing since like Charles
Charles
Woodson.
Woodson.
Like, I mean not to put him in that same class. Woodson is one of one. But dude, McKinney, the return on that investment has been huge so far.
Yeah. He's I mean, I don't want to jinx myself here, but he's looked like Adrian Amos through the first few games when we signed him. He played amazing for us, then kind of
Mm-hmm.
fell off. But um, I was thinking about the Jeff Halfley thing just now. Like you saw the Diet Coke can. Imagine being a defensive coordinator like Halfley, and the NFL's like, "Hey, Jeff, we're gonna stick a camera in your fucking face the whole day." And you're not gonna know when we pan to you. You're just gonna like we're just gonna show you randomly throughout the game, but you're gonna have a camera in your fucking face the whole game. And it's just because it's like probably like sitting like right here, like kind of like us
Yeah.
podcasting, and like the whole world's gonna see your reaction on every play potentially. It's just wild. I don't know. I don't know if I could do
Dude,
it.
it would be hilarious if they cut to the booth and Mike Halfley was just like fucking like thrusting his hips, like, yeah, take it.
Just pelvic thrust the camera. Just be like
Oh man.
smooth, soft, sensual strokes.
Here, I gotta go blow my schnoz real quick. I'll be right back.
It's all right. No one's watching us. All right. Let's see if there's any other updates on the day. Still 7-7 Giants Browns. The Bears were driving. What happened? Now the Colts are driving. Is there a pick? Check the play-by-play on this. Nope, they're not punting. Okay. Dang, Vikings got the ball again, huh? Okay. Well, tonight's the Chiefs and the Falcons for the night game tonight.
Yeah, dude. How about the Falcons? Kirk Cousins actually led a comeback on prime time last week against the Eagles. Kind of.
Yeah.
Usually he's a choker.
Yeah, his stat line's been terrible though through the first couple games. Not that stat monster that we're used to seeing from him. Nice fucking
All
broken
right, Tucker
tackle. Fuck
Kraft.
yeah.
Tucker Kraft.
Hey, Tucker Kraft versus the world, baby.
All right, dude. All right. So our first play back after the punt, we do play action, and Willis kind of just dumps it off to Kraft on a little like flat route. Kraft makes a guy miss, like ducks the tackle. Probably get 18 yards out of this. Dude, Kraft is he's looking like our best tight end in a long time.
There's the jet sweep. Ooh, Reed takes a shot from Adams. Is that Jamal Adams?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That was a big time hit. Reed kind of wrapped up by one guy, and then Adams just fucking body blows him, but he gets up.
Yep, you give him a much deserved breather on this one. Looks like he's ready to go back in though. 2nd and 6. Yeah, I bet we probably try running it here, even though they got Simmons and Sweat in there. We do, but we try the outside.
There we go. There we go.
It was Wilson, not Jacobs on this one.
Yeah, well, outside toss. Wilson sees a hole inside, cuts back in, gets the first down, probably 8 or 9 yards total.
So some quick news in between now and the next play. Our rookie running back Marshawn Lloyd's been placed on a 4-week IR now after trying to make another comeback and just not there yet, I guess. So we're gonna shut him down for a month.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's probably the best thing to do.
Nice.
He was all right. Yeah, another nice run to the edge. This is Wilson again. But yeah, dude, Lloyd was hurt all of training camp, and then he comes back and plays some snaps in game 2. Got hurt again. Just like we gotta let him heal up because like he's gonna get meaningful snaps for us this year. Absolutely.
All right, we got Sweat and Simmons out of the game right now.
2nd and 3. Sweat and Simmons are out of the game. I run this.
We still got Wilson in. I wish we would have put Jacobs in, but Wilson's running pretty good right now.
Play action, looking deep, looking deep.
He's gonna take a sack.
Sack. Shit. That's a big loss, man. That's
huge. That's Kenneth Murray.
Damn, dude, that's
takes field goal range, and we're in a 3rd and deep now. I wish he would have just thrown it away.
Yeah, man, that's like a 12-yard loss or something. That was a bad one. We're in a 3rd and 14.
We're probably not picking up a first down here.
It wouldn't surprise me if LaFleur calls a screen.
Yeah. Yep, there's a screen. We're still not in field goal range. So this is gonna be a punt.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to about the Titans 45, but yeah, it's what is that, a 4th and 8? No way we're going for it. We're punting this. And promising drive there, but that sack crushed it. I will say this though, I would rather Willis take the sack than try to fire an errant pass and it gets picked.
Yeah. Dan Whelan's been punting pretty good for us this year, though, so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think something like 80% of his punts have been pinned inside the 20.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get that number up a little bit higher here. Fuck, come on, save it. Yes. Yes,
Holy
that's on the one. That's on the
shnikes,
one.
dude. That was like an alley-oop in basketball. Like that. So that ball was at least 8 yards deep in the end zone. I've never seen this. Packers special teamer runs 8 yards deep in the end zone, leaps in the air, grabs the ball, and while he's still in the air, throws it back to, I think it was Nixon, caught it at like the 1-inch line. That was a hell of a play.
They definitely gave us that on the one, right? They didn't say that it hit the line or anything.
We'll have to see when they come back, but it looks clean in real time. Man, that was really impressive. I've never seen a play like that.
That's awesome. Hey, that helps us big, pinning them on that 1 yard line right like that.
Hey, dude, you're pinned back against your end zone like that. A lot of times, that's where you get pick sixes.
Yep. Yeah, back to back pick sixes in one game. Man, that'd be tits. What?
What are you watching the Hummer thing here?
Yeah. Did that thing just like sideways drive?
Yep.
No way.
I guess that's one way to make parallel parking easier.
I guess so. Holy shit. That was cool. Yeah, give me one. I'm probably not, but oh, I was looking. I wanted to check. Someone was driving again. So for the Vikings, it's Justin Jefferson and Aaron Jones touchdowns, both passing by Sam Darnold.
Aaron Jones has had a nice start to the year so far.
Caleb Williams is 6 for 12, 74 yards and a pick.
Who are the Bears playing? They're playing the Colts, right?
Yeah, playing the 0-2 Colts. Yeah, but it's still no score in that game.
Dude, Caleb Williams hasn't scored a touchdown yet.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep. Broncos are up 17-0 on the Bucks. That's surprising.
Yeah, Bucks have actually they've been looking like one of the best teams in the NFC so far. Maybe they overlooked the Broncos.
Oh, they put it on the 20.
Oh, come on, man. I want to see a replay of that. That
Yeah, show me
looks
a fucking
clean to
replay. That
me.
looked good.
Well, that's horseshit, dude. That's a major change. Levis in the pistol. Motion of the tight end, handoff,
Bottled
bottled
up.
up for a yard or two.
Good to see a Carl Brooks sighting in there on that one.
Yeah, he's been a little quiet this year. He was kind of a surprise last year as a 6th-round rookie who played pretty well. But it's really been, Kenny Clark, Devontae Wyatt, and TJ Slayton getting most of those interior snaps.
We got Stokes and Hopkins down low, and he's looking that way. Stokes.
Oh, come on, Stokes. That's all right. So Stokes gets lucky. That was a sloppy tackle attempt, and Hopkins just kind of lost his balance. It looked like he was going to be taken off for a first down.
Showing us that Aaron Jones touchdown.
3rd and 3.
All right, that playbook's open for them right now. And they're in the shotgun. Pollard in motion.
Play clock running down.
He gets
It
it
hit
off.
0, but they
Van
don't
Ness,
call
Van
it.
Ness, come on, get there, Van
Kill him.
Ness. Yeah.
There we go. Lucas Van Ness just fucking laid Levis into the dirt. Okay. That was a nice get off by Van Ness. Like right at the snap,
Very,
he was
very.
accelerating.
Gary helped with this too. He put some pressure on him that caused Levis to jump back up into the pocket, and then that's when Van Ness was able to finish him off. Nice.
Yeah, dude,
Good team.
honestly, Preston Smith has done jack shit this year. I would really like to see Van Ness taking more of his snaps.
I bet we do see more of him as the year goes on. But it's a nice 3-and-out by us.
How about a block punt for a touchdown here?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, clock hit 0 again. This has happened so many times, and the refs are just not calling the delay of game.
That sucked that he kind of caught it like that. He had some room to run. Surprised they didn't call a helmet to helmet the way these refs protect these quarterbacks these days.
There's all right, so there's a flag on this punt. Holding on Green Bay.
I think they're just going to apply it to the next play.
Dude, like, what the hell, man? It's a fair catch. What are you even calling penalties for on a fair catch play?
Well, how would you rate the game thus far for us? I would be surprised to say we'd be up 17-7 in the second quarter.
Yeah, no, dude, honestly, it we're doing a lot better than I expected. Like it feels like we're controlling this game. The Titans opening drive, they did march down the field and put up 7. It would have been a field goal if Preston Smith hadn't been offsides. But since then, we've bottled them up, have some 3-and-outs, have a pick 6. Their running game hasn't been much of a factor. Yeah, like it kind of seemed like they got through their scripted plays with success, and then once the scripted plays were over, Halfley's had the answers. And on offense, LaFleur kind of opening the playbook up a little bit for Willis, letting him throw the ball, letting him use his legs. Very different look than last week where he was, essentially in training wheels.
If you would have told me that Jordan Love goes down with a sprained MCL, I know there's a lot of ball game left in this, but like if you said that we went 2-0 while he's out, I'd be like, all right, fuck yeah. I would have said 1-1 would be expected, but yeah, can't go wrong getting your QB an extra week of health. He's been close to playing both weeks, but I don't know how accurate that is if he was close to playing last week and then he's out again this week. But
well, so one thing to consider, because like I've been a big advocate of just rest Love, let him heal. These are out of conference games; they don't matter as much. But one perspective I hadn't really considered that I saw someone raise is Love was taking practice reps this week. That means they were reps that Willis wasn't getting. But so far it's looking like he got enough reps.
God damn it, that's going to get us for fucking holding on that. It was too. I saw it.
Yeah, was a 5-yard gain by Jacobs. Instead, holding's going to push us back. That's on Rasheed Walker. He's been having a lot of holds this year.
Wait, was that holding? Who did he hold on that? Mosby? Because Mosby's was a Packer.
Yeah, they just straight up put the wrong name on that infographic. That was absolutely Rasheed Walker.
I was like,
Yeah, I
Mozzie's
don't know
like,
why they're listing like our 6th-string defensive end as our starting offensive tackle for the holding.
that's what I thought. All right, he gets the 5. He gets 5 of it back, but looking like this is going to be another 3 and out on us probably because this is a tall ass putting back of quarterbacks in these 20-yard first down things.
Yeah, dude, holding is like it's a pretty harsh penalty for something that feasibly you could call on every play. And to have it be a 10-yard penalty, it's a real drive killer.
Nice block pickup by Jacobs, but we get nothing in return. We're looking at 3rd and 14. This is gonna be a 3 and out on us.
Yeah, dude, that was a hell of a blitz pickup by Jacobs. And Willis takes off scrambling, but gets like 1 yard out of it. I mean the Titans were sitting on the scramble there. You got to think there was
Well, we
someone
want to hurry
open
up.
deep.
We want to hurry up, and we're looking deep. We're looking for that first down. Don't get the
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Oh man, next time we see a Packers game, you ought to make a sign about that.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
The end zone, baby. Dude, that was a bullet from Willis over the middle to Dobbs, first down.
We got a Romeo Dobbs sighting.
Dude, Romeo Dobbs is just like, he's the chain mover. Musgrave in the game, he motions in line. No, get rid. Oh God.
Wow, dude.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. Willis is getting a little too loose with the ball on these scrambles.
Yeah.
If I'm LaFleur, I am getting in his face about this and be like, listen, I'm gonna start calling runs until you calm down.
Yeah, he's looking a little squirrely right now.
Yeah, that could have been a fumble the way he was running around. I mean, he gets a positive gain out of it, not much, but dude, we can't have him taking hits like this from behind. 2nd and 6. Just run the fucking ball. Let Willis calm down.
We do.
End around to
Reed.
First down and more.
Reed's a fucking dog, dude.
Man, yeah, when we drafted him, I'm like, who? And he's undersized? What are we doing? He's been nothing but a dog since day one. And he really plays those end arounds very well. Like, not many receivers do it as well as he does. 1st and 10. We're past midfield here. Up the gut with Jacobs.
He gets through.
Yeah, about 6 yards.
Oh my fucking god!
Damn it! You gonna call another hold?
What?
Is that an illegal formation?
Illegal shift. It's what they were calling. No, was that what they were calling in week 1 a lot? What do you mean illegal shift?
Who did they call it on?
Bo Melton, it looks like. Wow, Titans don't have a single penalty in this game.
Just run this clock down, dog. Take it to the 2-minute warning. No reason to snap this ball. All right, that's what they do.
Like, did they put Christian Watson in the infographic? Like, dude, you can't say he's our best receiver. You got to put Jane Reed up there.
Yeah, it's considering we traded 2 second-round picks to move up for Watson. You know, and to division rival Minnesota. And at the time, when you looked at the value chart, like Minnesota got better value out of that trade. Watson has not had the return you would hope out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't even, like, I don't think you can blame it all on injuries. Like, he's healthy this year, and he just hasn't really done much.
Yeah, he's not slow by. He had full training camp too. There was no setbacks in training camp, as far as I know.
So, looking around the league, looking at the NFC, we're only 2 weeks in. So, a lot can change. Like, really, the first month of the season is just chaos. But if you had to pick right now, who are some of the other NFC teams that you think are most likely to be in the hunt?
I mean, the Saints thus far, with what they've looked like so far in offense and the offensive firepower and whatnot. I mean, I listened to a interview with Derek Carr when he interviewed with John Gruden, I think, just a week or two ago. Said that he got in the best shape of his life this year, this off season. He's fastest he's ever been. He's bench pressing more than he ever has. It's kind of showing the way he's throwing the ball, and the Saints are looking dominant. The Bucks are going to be in it. I feel they're playing well. Detroit's definitely, still Detroit. San Francisco, I know they lost last week, but
Yeah.
San
Well, San
Francisco,
Francisco, they don't even have McCaffrey in the lineup right now. He's on IR. They'll only get better when he comes back.
someone like Dallas, I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll get it figured out or not, but they could still be there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know Philly lost last week at the end of the game, but I still think Philly is going to be one of the best teams in the NFC. First and 15, handoff to Jacobs.
You know what's
Yeah.
really telling to me so far this year that I see is on these jet sweeps and everything. We use Jaden Reed for jet sweeps, and we don't use Christian Watson, even though Watson our fastest player on
He
offense.
doesn't have the agility, man. Yeah, Watson. Like, I think the best thing you can say about Watson right now is he's like a better MVS.
I would, yeah, I would agree with that. Better MVS. I don't know. I don't know if he's put up the stats better than MVS has in his best years.
I mean, Watson does have a lot of touchdowns. I'll give him that. All right, we're looking at 2nd and 14 here. We're just past midfield. Pistol formation, Kraft in motion. Willis drops back, dump off to Emmanuel Wilson.
And picks up, gets us into a third and convertible, I believe.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty solid pickup by Wilson.
With a flag.
And a late flag. Are you fucking kidding me? Hands
On
to the
Green
face.
Bay. Oh my God.
Dude, you're telling me the Titans haven't committed a single penalty and the refs have already called like 7 on us?
They don't want this game to get out of hand, man. They don't want fuck. They know the Titans can't come back from a 24.
That is a weak penalty, man. That you could call that every play. That is very weak.
So what's that put us in second and forever now? Oh yeah, we're not even in Tennessee territory anymore now.
Dude, we're just going empty backfield here, 5 wide.
You got it. 2nd and 23. What else are you gonna do?
And we get maybe 4 on a quick bubble screen to Jacobs.
Yeah, they just took points off the board for us in that one. We're not
And
scoring
Tennessee
now.
uses timeout. They want to get the ball back. Dude, these penalties have really been killing us. On defense, you could argue that Preston Smith's penalty made a 4-point difference, touchdown versus field goal. On offense, we this entire drive is being bogged down by penalties. We had another drive ended by penalties.
This might be a play where I just go super deep because it's kind of going to be like a punt anyway. Give your guy a chance to catch it, even if it's picked off. It's just like a punt. Go deep.
That's what they're doing.
Nice, and we get it. Fuck yeah, good play. Watson, I don't like the move you just made, but okay.
Dude, all right. I really got to give Willis credit, man. He is firing darts. Like there's a lot of zip on these passes over the middle.
Yeah, he's got a tight spiral. Really good arm strength.
Dude, it just hits Watson in stride on a deep crosser.
That's a nice spiral. It's a nice ball. I don't know why he's jumping like that though at the end.
I don't either. All right, well, shit, that puts us in the red zone and handoff to Jacobs for nothing.
Wow, that Titans defense is legit on rush defense.
Yeah, they aren't fucking around. But clock is running now.
Can you imagine the shit talking going on in them trenches today? Oh wow.
You know, I will say this: the run-heavy game plan, play-action reliant game plan. I haven't said a single negative thing about Josh Myers or Sean Ryan so far.
So far, yeah, and they got a tall task today.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be nice if like maybe we helped them out more with game plans like this.
Come on, he was going down. Throw a flag. Throw a flag.
Yeah, they ain't throwing flags for the backup quarterback scrambling.
Come on.
But Willis gets us some positive yards, puts us in a 3rd and 3. We're letting this clock run, though.
I'm starting to think that Titans sent some of Tennessee's finest call girls to these refs' hotel rooms last night.
Oh, man. All right, so we do burn a timeout here. 27 seconds on the clock, 3rd and 3. You got to think we get at least a field goal out of this. It would, if we could come away with the touchdown, we'd be cooking with gas. But yeah, dude, this is wild. Like I don't think the Titans have a single penalty, and the refs are just raining flags on us. All right, 3rd and 3. Come on, this is a big one. Willis in the empty backfield.
Yeah, Jacobs real quick, but no, you don't.
Just go down. All
right, we're gonna kick a field goal.
That must have been good coverage because he was back there for a while and nothing available. He tried to scramble, didn't get anything out of it. So we're going to let this clock run all the way down, call a timeout, and then kick our field goal. If he looked to the left, I think Watson was coming free in the back corner of the end zone. But he was at that point he was rolling out to the right. Yeah, so he didn't really have a chance. He's taking a lot of hits on these scrambles though.
All right, we got Narveson. It's good.
All right, well, that gives us a 13-point lead to end the half. You know, I hate settling for field goals, man. Like, it could be a 21-point lead. But the penalties make a big difference. We got 6 in the first half.
All right, it's halftime. All right, real quick.
All right. Well, Now that it's halftime and PP is going to take care of his butthole, um, I'm going to take a look at some stats for the game and other games around the league. So let's see what we got. Alrighty.
Right
So
here.
yeah.
I ain't going there. I'm right here.
All right. So that second quarter, I mean, it's nice to be up 27, but 17 of those points came in the first quarter. Second quarter, we just got 3 points out of that whole quarter. So Titans are figuring out how to bottle us up a little bit. But going to the stats, um, bearing in mind that Willis was 12 of 14 last week, he's already 9 of 11 for 158 yards. Add on 73 yards rushing and a touchdown. Willis having a real good showing, man. Honestly, he's our offense right now. Josh Jacobs has got 11 yards at 1.6 per tote. Emmanuel Wilson only got 17 yards. Reed has 19 on 2 end arounds. But then you go to the passing game, and Christian Watson, 2 catches on 2 targets for 67 yards. Jaden Reed, he's got 2 catches on 3 targets for 39. Tucker Kraft, he's got a 21-yarder. So Willis been spreading the ball around, getting some good plays. Obviously, Jair's pick 6. That's really the key play of the game so far. And then on defense, Van Ness has a sack. Other than that, no notable stats.
Yeah, nothing.
Let's see. Looking at the Titans, Levis, he's 7 of 10.
Hey, you got to give it to Halfley. I was looking at these, what you're about to run through right here. Halfley's calling good defense so far. We've rushing and passing, not much. So keep going.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see some more pressure from the D line, but we'll see. Maybe he might bring some blitz packages in the second half. But yeah, Levis 7 of 10 for 66. Got 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Their run game has done nothing. They got 17 yards total. So do a real good job there. Their receivers, their leading receiver is their tight end Josh Weil, has 30 yards. After that, Tyler Boyd's got 21. Then looking at their defense, Kenneth Murray, their linebacker, he's got 2 sacks, but that's just Willis scrambling and Murray, getting them before the line of scrimmage. That's not necessarily pressure. Jeffrey Simmons got a sack. They do have a handful of tackles for loss. So I mean, the Tennessee defensive line has been playing pretty solid, but story of this game, Willis is really playing well, and Jair got the pick 6.
Yeah. Who gets the ball after half? I think Tennessee does.
I believe they do as well, because I think we came out on that opening drive, put up 7.
I haven't been paying attention thus far this year on whether we won or lost the coin toss, because I know that in years past we usually like to defer and we get the ball at the second half. I don't think we've gotten the ball at the start of the second half in any game this year.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do know that toward the end of the year, LaFleur started taking the ball to kind of let Love go out and set the tone.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you happen to catch any videos or any clips of the gunslinger there in New York? on Thursday?
I watched some of the game.
You look
Y-
good.
yeah, no, I mean some of those you can see he still got like probably the vintage Rogers throw is the back shoulder fade on the sideline, and you can see him doing that with Garrett Wilson now.
Yeah, that touchdown thing was a nice throw.
Yeah, I do think that Rogers looks a little slower than in the past, and not quite as sharp. But I mean he's playing good enough that the Jets should be able to make the playoffs with him with that defense and with that running game.
Do you think that Jordan Love's a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers is right now?
Right now,
Like right now. In the
well, right
future,
right
probably
now
not.
Jordan Love is injured.
Well, yeah. All right.
um, I so that's actually a tough question because if you asked me this at the end of last season in the playoffs, I would have said hands down yes. But this season you want to see that play carry over to make sure that it wasn't just like a hot streak, lucky thing, and that he keeps it up. And we haven't been able to see it because he only played one game, and he was a little rusty in that game. The whole team was rusty in that game. So it's hard to say for sure, but yeah, I would take Love over Rodgers.
Yeah. Like for like a redraft league, like a 1 year, not a dynasty, not a multi-year thing, just for 1 year. You're trying to win a Super Bowl in 1 year. You taking Jordan Love over Rodgers?
It's a tough question. Yeah, I'm just thinking like playoffs. You're going against an elite defense. Like Rodgers knows how to read those defenses.
Yeah, Rodgers never plays very well in the playoffs though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think you roll the dice with Love that he's kind of got that X factor of like he hasn't hit a ceiling yet. You don't know where like he may have. That's actually an exciting thought that we haven't seen it yet, but at some point in time, we are going to see Jordan Love's the equivalent to Aaron Rodgers roasting the Falcons in the Super Bowl playoff
I would
run.
love that. Fuck yeah.
Like that game just like cemented like holy shit, this guy is elite. And we haven't quite seen that from Love yet. And I mean, you could argue Dallas, but that was like a whole team effort. We just demolished them. Like the Atlanta game, Rodgers was just he was a magician, dude. He was on fire. It was incredible. One of the best games I've ever seen. Uh, and I hope we get to see that with Love someday.
We will. We will. I was having a talk with a guy at work the other day. He was talking about like our receivers. And he's like, they're all around the same age and draft them all. I was like, yeah. He's like, who are you guys gonna keep when they're all up? You guys aren't gonna be able to pay all of them. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I went back to my room and I was thinking about, I was like, who do we keep? Like, it's probably not Watson at this point. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta let the season play out, and we still got next year too. Like, we have a whole lot more ball game to play. But if you had to, Jane Reed, you're definitely gonna keep. We'd pay Jane Reed probably based on
Yeah,
what
I think Jaden Reed is the one guy that hands down you know you're gonna keep Reed.
depending on how much they ask for, he as good as they are, he might be the only one. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, so it's an interesting question because like Watts of all the receivers, even though he doesn't always put up the stats, like Watson is the one guy that just like quantifiably you can see defenses change their game plan to account for Watson. Like they roll coverages to him, they'll play off against him. Like his deep speed is like a unique asset. So it's like you want that on your team, but at the same time, like Romeo Dobbs has like proven he moves the chains. He's good in the red zone. Like yeah, he's maybe defenses aren't game planning against him in the same way, but like he's got proven production.
Mhm.
And Wicks, Wicks, I almost wonder if Wicks is gonna like have a quiet year this year, kind of like Devontae Adams had a quiet year too.
He might.
But like he's shown the potential. Like his route running is so crisp that he could be the best of them all. It's a tough question. It's a good problem to have though.
I don't think Wicks is gonna have a really good game until Jordan Love's back.
I mean, he caught a touchdown last week from Willis.
I think, but yeah. You really only get like 6 minutes in the fucking locker room for halftime.
Dude, this game is cruising. Like they must want to get it off the air. Like no one wants to watch the Titans.
I didn't even think it was on the air. I was gonna show you some of this box I got just so you can get a view of like all the features of it, but we're about ready for kickoff again here. Also, as you can see, the quality from this thing has been awesome. No buffering, high quality, crisp video, no lag.
Yeah.
It's been solid so far. Jinx, though, I mean, knock on wood.
Yeah, so what is this? Some fucking thing from China?
No.
How does this work?
No, it's just an Amazon Cube, and then you just get a cloud-based app. I mean, I'll show you after the game quick if you want, like what it does. Probably shouldn't even be talking about it on the air, actually. So
Yeah, is this legal, PP?
totally, yeah. It's just YouTube TV. I pay every month. It's like $80 a month. I pay YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Man,
It really is
Rashawn Gary's
stupid
got
that
some.
they.
What?
I was just gonna say it's stupid that they don't just let you like pay
It is.
for a team set of games.
It is. It is 2024. With all the technology we have, it is criminal that you have to jump through hoops just to watch your favorite football team play a football game.
All right. Well, we are back. Taking a real long shot of the Titans' new head coach. Dude, Levis's arm is cut up. Looks like he must have taken some hits into the ground. Maybe on that Van Ness sack, he just fucking buried him into the ground.
I was just saying, Rashawn Gary's got his work cut out for him if he wants to force that game here. We have a big second half here.
Yeah. I mean, he had one in the first, just got called back by penalty. All right, now
That's probably what I'm stressing. Okay, we're taking this out. Get him.
All right, stop him at like the 26.
That's probably what I'm. Oh, with a flag. Cool. I was gonna say that's what I'm stressing in the locker room. No fucking flags. The rest of the game. Is this the first one?
You would think this is on Tennessee for a return, but nope. They call it on Green Bay. You fucking kidding me?
They said holding. Is it really on Green Bay for holding? Why would we hold, though?
They pointed in Green Bay's direction. The refs are doing everything in their power to keep Tennessee in this game. Oh, no, okay, that was on Tennessee. They're backed up to like the 14.
Get there.
Bring in the heat. All right. So that was interesting. Jair was in coverage on a tight end there, and the tight end.
I think we had him in zone on that play.
He pulls the catch for oh no, not a first down. He ran out of bounds. It's going to be a 2nd and 2. When they've gone play action, Levis has looked solid. It's like getting that extra split second is really important for him.
We got big TJ Slayton in there right now.
Well, they pick up the first. Was that Stokes in coverage?
Yep. So up until this game, they've rotated Stokes and Valentine as quarterback too. I don't even know if you knew that, but Valentine's out today, so Stokes is getting
Yeah,
the full
yeah.
head nod. But Valentine, I mean, that's kind of telling. Stokes is a first round pick, and Valentine was like a 7th round pick, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Valentine's shown that he deserves to be on the field just as much as Stokes does. Get there, get there. Yes, he's down.
Is that Van Ness again?
That's
Oh no, that's
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Devontae Wyatt with the sack. Nice. Yeah, really the whole left side of the line got crushed there. It's been really interesting that like I said, their right tackle has been absolutely awful this year. But so far in this game,
He's
the
held up
pressure's been
fine.
coming from the left side, not the right.
And that was against Gary on that one too, and he held up fine on Gary.
That puts him 2nd and 15. A lot of motion.
Good
Screen
tackle.
gobbled up by Stokes.
Stokes.
That was a nice play in the backfield by Stokes.
Maybe we just need to admit that Rashawn Gary is just not as good as his draft status was.
Well, dude, fuck draft status. He's being paid as a top 10 edge rusher in the league. Like, it's time to produce. You know, he already got the contract.
Well, maybe we got Nick Perry 2.0 then.
The thing is, we could have taken Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah, to me, you're always going to compare the two. To me, get there, 3rd and 14. Wow, wide open, make a tackle. He's going to be
Okay.
short. Let's
Tackles him about a half-yard short. That was not the ideal play there.
This is going to be a big gamble if they keep the offense out here.
It
Looks
does
like,
look.
oh, okay,
no.
Paul.
All right. The fans are booing.
Just let him punt. Let him punt. We don't need no fake ass punts. Take a timeout. We're taking timeouts already, huh? We're gonna think this over.
No, yeah. Tennessee takes the timeout. 4th and 1. What are they at? They're at like their own. I don't even think they're at their own 40. So if
they're
we
close to their own 40, yeah.
yeah, they're very close. If we stop this, you know, we're practically in field goal range already. If I'm Tennessee, I'd probably go play action here. I wouldn't run. If I'm Green Bay, I blitz.
Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be 4th and 2, and
They could just be trying to get us to jump off sides. We've been kind of undisciplined so far.
not now, because they already burned a timeout. They can't burn another one unless they. Uh-oh. Not now.
Uh-oh. No program found.
Just keep it. It might be okay.
Oh Lord.
Fuck. Oops. All right. Let me find the other one. I jinxed it, dude. I said something. I was like, oh, the quality on this is fine. All right. Just watch the cast, I guess. Let me bring up the sports cast and watch that quick. Let's see.
Yeah, I hope we come back to see that a pick six happened.
Oh, we took a timeout now.
Don't love that, man. Don't love burning second half timeouts in the third quarter. LaFleur obviously disagrees. He has no issue wasting timeouts. Come
Was
on.
sacked by Quay Walker. Levis got sacked by Quay.
All right, so we did bring heat, and it paid off.
All right, I'm going to restart this.
Well, hey, man, so we're taking over with good field position then. If we can turn this into 7, like it just puts Tennessee behind the 8 ball where like they're going to be forced to pass. We can pin our ears back in the pass rush, probably get another interception or two. Like it, putting up 7 on this drive would transform the game. All right.
Oh, sucks.
While this is loading, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Go for it. All right, we got some troubleshooting to do. No, man. All right, so I've got the stream up in another section here. So we're looking at second 15. Malik Willis. Screen pass to Jaden Reed. Picks up 7 or 8. Not bad. All right, Cody. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, we're gonna do something different. We're going to